Hey, Chris Liepe here. You asked for it, you got it. Tekkno Train, Electric Callboy. With every one of these songs that I've gotten into, there are new twists and new nuggets of vocal nerdiness to be uncovered. So let's get into it.
Take a ride on the Tekkno train ride. Now take your seat, open up for the pounding bass deep inside. Yeah, shaky, shaky, sweaty, sweaty. You make my spaghetti ready. Heat up the sauce, it's a dinner for one. You better hold on tight, 'cause we're rolling again. Through the wetlands down, the nature is bad. And when it's getting messy, we're taking the blame. 'Cause I need you to stay on my Tekkno train.
Okay. The number of different types of vocal engagements in that short section alone they're amazing.
Take a ride on the Tekkno train ride. No
Tekkno train ride. I love how he's on the verge of fry, right? There's this highly compressed audio signal that's going on, and he's milking that by being able to be right. More dynamic while still having the vocal like pegged right here and exploiting that vocal fry.
your seat, open up for the pounding bass deep inside. Yeah, shaky, shaky, sweaty, sweaty. You make
And right there, shake it, sweaty. There's this different it's subtle, but we've got he goes from right to compressing more. He's not distorted there necessarily, but it's right there. Listen.
open up for the pounding bass deep inside. Yeah,
Deep inside, not deep inside, yeah. Deep inside. On the verge.
shaky, shaky, sweaty, sweaty. You make my
Shake it, sweaty.
spaghetti ready. Heat up the sauce, it's a dinner for one. You better hold on tight, 'cause we're rolling again. Through the wetlands down, and the nature is bad. And when it's getting messy, we're taking the blame. 'Cause I need you
Right in the middle there, layered in. I love when they do that.
to make my spaghetti ready. Heat up the sauce, it's a dinner for one. You better hold on tight, 'cause
You better whoa! Now, one thing I'm noticing more and more as I listen to these guys is he's got this wonderful high sheen over his scream. You can direct the engagement higher and combine it with this sort of sound to get a sheenier sound. And that's what I hear him doing. Not or even but if I go hear how much tighter that is? And I've talked a lot about the screaming techniques they use in other Electric Callboy videos, so be sure to check out the playlist I've linked to at the end of the video.
for one. You better hold on tight, 'cause we're rolling again. Through the wetlands down, and the nature is bad.
But I just have to say again, notice how many times he dips back down into his regular voice. If you'd like help working on the mindsets and techniques necessary to go places with your voice like they're going with their voices, join my free course, linked in the video description or pinned comment, and I'll help you get there.
It's getting messy, we're taking the blame. 'Cause I need you to stay on my Tekkno train. There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of a rail that you haven't thought. We're riding miles to the valley of love. It's all you got is what I want. Destination love, but
Listen to the way he enters that hook.
there is a whole new world that
There is a whole new world. We've got this really light engagement. It's head voice up there, but he's connecting it to the rest of his voice so well. This is not, there is a whole new world. It's also not, there is a whole new world, where he's like strained or pushing. He's so free in his engagement.
there is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of a rail that you haven't thought.
Sneaky head voice insertion there as well. And then there, on that last note, he's a very much more mixed or high chest voice. And that varies from the way he approached the first time around on that hook.
Sound of a rail that you haven't thought. We're riding miles to the valley of love. It's all you
pleasure up above. Pleasure compressed, release into fry.
They can't stop the heat. I got lipstick on my feet. Licky, licky, sucky, sucky. Yeah, you make my lollipoppy candy. Time, go get your dinner for one. You better go solve your face before it's too late. Cause yesterday at night, grab a piece of the car. When the trace is over, we say I'll trick you. Let's waste some time on this end of right. There is a whole new world that you...
This is something again here.
When the trace is over, we say I'll trick you.
Over! Okay.
Let's waste some time on this end of right.
Rain! The more I listen to these guys, the more I'm recognizing the nuance in Kevin's approach to screaming. Combining a more broad engagement with a more high type of engagement is the secret to his range. Of course, he's also got the lows in there. Super fun to go through and sort of internalize the sensation in your own voice as you're listening to him jump around to different types of engagements.
There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of the rain that you haven't ignored. We're riding miles to the valley of love. That's all you got is what, all you got is what. There is a whole new world.
Listen to the way that Nico releases out of that last note. Listen.
That you haven't ignored. We're riding miles to the valley of love. That's all you got is what, all you got is what.
Right there.
The valley of love. That's all you got is what.
It's so important to remember as vocalists, yet often overlooked, how one gets out of or exits certain notes really adds to the vibe. We focus so much on how we get into notes, how we hit notes, how we start phrases. Nico's very conscious of how he ends things, and that's part of what gives him the flair that he has in his melodies.
All you got is what. There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of the rain.
So those background vocals behind Whole New World.
To the valley of love. That's all you got is what, all you got is what. There is a whole new world that you need to explore.
There's harmonies, and I really feel like there's this whole new world going on back there.
All you got is what. There is a whole new world that you need to
It's very faint. I hear it. Maybe I just want to hear it.
is what. All you got is what. There is a whole new world that you
Whole new world. I really feel like I hear that.
got is what. All you got is what. There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of the rain that you haven't ignored. We're riding miles to the valley of
Wonderful, wind compression up there. It's a combination of this. And then adding that holding back of air. It gives you that nice edgy high sound that contrasts beautifully with his lighter sound that he also has. Light.
the sound of the rain that you haven't ignored. We're riding miles to the valley of love. That's all you got is what, all you got is what I want.
Your attention, please. The 69 EC service Tekkno train on platform AMPNV to Climax City is arriving ahead of schedule. We're sorry for any lost enjoyment.
I'm gonna take it right now and get over this race rain, but I really need to feel it.
That's some incredible airflow management to be able to be staccato like that with that level of intensity. Oh.
For any lost enjoyment.
I'm gonna take it right now and get over this race rain, but I really need to feel it now and get over. There you go.
And then he jumps up in range.
And get over. There you go.
One of my favorite riffs yet.
We're riding on the Tekkno train. We're riding out of time.
There's a perfect example of switching between two different types of engagements.
We're riding on the Tekkno train.
We're riding on the Tekkno train! train, and it's we're riding on the Tekkno train. We're riding out of time. There's some doubling going on in there, bolstering both sets, both timbres there, which is important for everybody who's doing this with their own voices to realize that when we are on a single mic with no effects or anything, it's going to. The fact is it does sound different, less full, less textured, even if your technique is good compared to what you hear on this fully produced track with all the layers and effects. That doesn't mean we don't have work to do. I certainly have a lot of work to do when it comes to dialing in these sounds and sensations in different ways, but it does mean we might be closer than we think. That's why it's so important to put yourself in environments where you can record, play with technology, play with different ways of manipulating your voice in a recording environment, because that's what these guys are doing too. That's how they're finding their ideal sounds. We're riding out of time. There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of the rail that you haven't before. We're riding round through the valley of love. It's all you got is what, all you got is what. There is a whole new world that you need to explore. It's the sound of the rail that you haven't before. We're riding round through the valley of love. It's all you got is what, all you got is what I want. Yeah. Be sure you've watched all my Electric Callboy vocal analysis videos. You can find them in this playlist. And make sure you've joined my free course so you can start dialing in some of this stuff in your own voice.